Hi guys, I'm Dr. Milind. Hope you are doing well. I was not well for last few days, so I could not release any episode or any video. So I welcome you all again in our video series, Dream PG Take It Easy. So today I'll tell you the story of a crush. So in our preparation time or in UG days, PG days, we always all of us have a crush. So I'll tell you how this crush helped us. So when we started preparing, there are two difficult phases, as I told you. Like once when you start reading for the first time, and the second is when you start to read again. That you have read everything already, but you have to read it again. And sometimes, like now is happening, that you have a limited time, so you don't know how to manage all of these things in such a short duration. What used to happen with me, that it was very difficult to sit in library for long hours. I used to study in Delhi, as you know. So it was difficult for me to study in the library in the same place for so much of time. So I was when I was like during that time I was after my first NEET PG attempt, I joined IMC Delhi as a non-accredited JR in emergency medicine. So I used to get a lot of time after my duty because it was a shift duty. So I used to tell my seniors, sir, I am not able to sit in library. I am not able to concentrate. I feel like every 10 minutes I want to go out, and I cannot study there. Then my senior, who was rank 7 that time in India, so he was surgery PG, and he said, "Do you want to? Don't you have a crush in library?" And I'm like, I was actually taken aback by the question. Like, yes, we all have crush, but in a library. And then I said, you should have a crush in a library, so that will give you the reason to sit in a library and study for long hours. And then I took his his advice literally. And me and my friend, we were 3-4 friends, so we found a common crush. As we know that the sex ratio of India, so we had to adjust it on a common crush that time. So we started studying, but to our bad luck, even our crush was not motivated enough. So that person used to go out every 15-20 minutes. So then I realized, okay, this is not going to help, because that person is not staying, so we are not getting any motivation to sit in the library. So I went to that senior again. I said, sir, you said that find a crush. I changed my library, but still I am not able to do. What should I do? So he said, see, crush is not something that is gender based. Crush is a metaphor. Crush doesn't have to be necessarily a person from opposite gender. Crush, it's I'm telling you about this in perspective of PG preparation. So crush is someone that you have to find someone in the library, in the setting you're studying, who studies for a prolonged hour, and you have to match that. And then I realized that, okay, what sir actually meant was that I have to compete with the person who studies for prolonged hours in the library. And that is when actually I started focusing better. I found there was a guy who used to study, who would come first in the library and who would not move even for a tea break. And we used to wonder, let's see, what he does, what he reads. So what we decided, okay, we are not going to move until that guy moves. He was kind of khadus guy. I hope you understand the word khadus. And he would not talk to anyone. He was kind of introvert, and he would be just into his studies. But we used to compete, like 3 of us. We would make sure that it was our achievement. If we get up before him, then we used to feel like, no, maybe the day was not fruitful. But the day when we used to match his strength, like the way he used to study for prolonged hours, then I used to feel like, okay, I have done something today. I have studied for adequate time, for the adequate hours of studies I have done. So, and that slowly, even I started studying for prolonged hours. Then later we also thought, maybe we might be crushed with someone. Maybe there is someone who is looking at us and sitting in the library for long hours. Even for that person, we should sit for more hours, so that someone else might get motivated. That's what we thought that time also. So guys, that's what I'm telling. You have to find a reason. They say everything is fair in love and war. In PG preparation, sometimes becomes like a war. So whatever you do, just make sure you stay there. The difference between the people who get successful and the people who don't. Only difference is successful people don't give up. They hang on. Sometimes they cannot be same for you. Even the toppers, they fail on the important day. So it might be that day might not be yours. So don't worry, just hang on. find a reason, find a crush, find an idol, find anything that motivates you to study and keeps you on your track. So guys, the days are numbered, and you have to give your best. So stay focused, and your dream is not far away. So I wish you all the best. Take care.